Hello again and welcome back to a new series. This is the Popular by Demand series. I've been getting a lot of questions from people asking me to do a quick series for couples who are either married or just in a live-in relationship or a relationship. So I've come up with a complete series targeting mind, body and spirit. The Mind, Body, Spirit Connect. If you're single, you can still benefit from this, so hang on there and keep watching. So today we are going to talk about the mind. As I've been saying time and time again in previous videos, your mind is that faculty that can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. Your mind dictates what you do with your life, how you apply yourselves to situations, and why you do what you do. You see, when you're in a relationship with another person, with another human being, here we're talking primarily about romantic relationships in these series. You need to be absolutely clear that you're dealing with your mind and the mind of another human being, the mind of your significant other. The challenge here is that no two people think alike, and this can cause a lot of problems for couples if they do not understand the nuances of the mind, the nuances of their own mind, the mind aspect. And on the other hand, it can be a blessing that can catapult your relationship to new heights if you understand the mind, that is. If you understand how each person is and how each person is different and that their minds are also different, then that's really going to help you to connect with another person. So basically, your mind has two parts: the conscious or the thinking part of the mind, and the subconscious or the action part of the mind. The conscious part of the mind is shaped by what a person takes in through his or her five senses: your eyes, your ears, your nose, your taste, and your touch. So each person has a different experience of how they perceive this physical world and how they interpret what they perceive through these five senses and what they experience. They perceive the world by thinking about what they take in through their five senses. I hope this is a little bit clear for you to understand. So even though you and your partner may be exposed to an identical situation, both your perceptions, your experiences, your response and your reactions will be completely different or even slightly different. This is the first thing to remember if you want a harmonious relationship with another person. The conscious mind acts as an outer guard to the subconscious mind, and it will let through information that it feels is relevant or what you focus upon. So basically, what I'm asking you to do is to be aware. Secondly, the subconscious mind, which causes a person to act, is dominated by factors like environment, habit, family, peers, just to name a few. The subconscious mind will act on information given to it by the conscious mind. I hope this is getting clear as we go along. You see, when couples have the same situation wherein they don't see eye to eye with one another, they might be baffled as to why the other person can't see his or her point of view, why the other person feels that their way is not as good as this person's way, why they can't, work through their myriad of problems. If you understand this one key point, that interpretation of an event by the mind dictates a person's reactions, and if you're better equipped to deal with it by studying the mind aspect of the human life, then you can come to an amicable solution. If you do find yourself in a situation, just slow down, talk about it. I hope you know enough about your partner, and I hope you know enough about their background, their family, their environment, what experiences have shaped them. And I hope that you can take this into account when you hit a rough patch in your relationship. Then you can understand where he or she is coming from. It is very important here to note that beliefs play a very, very important role. and what both of you hold as an important belief will also come into play here. When you feed your subconscious mind with empowering information, when you normally have a very, very healthy belief about love, about sex, about communication, about space, about differences in opinion, if you have less ego, then relationships work better. It is really, really important, I urge you to listen to this carefully, that disagreement does not mean the end of a relationship. Telling each other what's on your mind is the first step. And then your understanding of your partner's mind, your partner's mental makeup will give you the tools to come to a solution. Secondly, apologizing will not make you a smaller person. In case you get into a fight, be the bigger person and apologize, because apologizing is the best way to actually calm a situation down. And if that doesn't work, then just leave the room and excuse yourself, saying that you will communicate when both of you are in a better frame of mind. Take some time to clear your mind. Take some time to calm your emotions down. It's better than having a huge argument and saying things that both of you might regret later on. Well, these are a few quick and definite tips that can calm down and help you in any situation if you know your partner's mental makeup and if you study the mind the way I teach it. Drop in for a workshop where I can work with you and your partner to nip these little nasty weeds in your relationship, to catch situations in time and to see your relationship blossom into something beautiful, like a beautiful garden. And I can equip both of you to be awesome, awesome gardeners and to be gardeners of your relationship. So friends, till the next video in which I will talk about the next two factors of the L3 life, you know what I want you to say. I want you to hold your partner's hand or give them a hug if you're with them and say it to them, I'm possible, because you are. Thank you. Hi, my precious person. Did you enjoy this video? If you did, give it a thumbs up and then hit that red subscribe button. If you benefited, share my channel and pay it forward. And if you want to keep up with my workshops, my webinars, and get tons of free goodies and free downloads, hop on to avrilsq.com. I'm possible. You're possible. And we're in this together. So let's make a difference. Let's not waste any time. Let's do this today. Thank you.